Hi, my name is Miguel Angel. This is my final project about my certification of international business management. And I'll present two business ideas. One, the national, that it's Cube Snacks, and the international, that it's specifically American. It's called My American Market. So the idea of these two businesses are to exchange national and international snacks, different kinds of snacks. So I'll start with the American market. So here, talking about the United States, the federal government is made up of three distinct branches: the legislative, the executive, and the judicial branch, whose powers are vested by the US Constitution in Congress, the President, and the federal courts, respectively. There are hundreds of federal agencies and commissions charged with handling responsibilities as varied as managing the US space program, protecting its forests, collecting intelligence, and promoting the general welfare of the American people. The United States has obtained 69 points in the Corruption Perception Index published by the Organization for International Transparency. Its score has grown in the last year. Then, in this time, the perception that Americans have regarding corruption has improved in the country's public sector. That means good things for the country. With this score, the United States improved its situations to the 24th position. So its inhabitants have a low level of perception of government corruption compared to the rest of the 180 countries in the classification. Talking about Mexico, corruption in Mexico has permeated several segments of society, political, economic, and social, and has greatly affected the country's legitimacy, transparency, accountability, and effectiveness. Many of these dimensions have evolved as a product of Mexico's legacy of elite, oligarchic consolidation of power, and authoritarian rule. Mexico's geographic location has played largely in the development of the country's role in organized crime and drug trafficking. Mexico has a mixed economy. It is made of private and state-owned companies, and the government also regulates economic activity. Currently, the economy of this country is among the first 20 largest in the world. So going back to the US, the US economy operates under a mixed economic system. In other words, it combines elements of a market economy with a planned economy. In this sense, individuals and companies are free to make economic decisions such as what to produce, how to produce, what to invest in, where to work, what to buy, etc. But it's also a central authority and multiple local authorities that influence the production, distribution, and consumption of the economy through regulations, incentives, subsidies, taxes, tariffs, public investment laws, etc. In this way, the federal government and state government intervenes for the common good. For example, with subsidies for certain sectors of the population or industries, tariffs are on imports seeking to protect local production, provisions of public such as security, roads, hospitals, or parks, monetary policy that influence inflation in the country. Now, in Mexico, Profeco works daily to offer consumers tools such as Who's Who in Price program and the consumer portal, through which they can have information that allows them to make better purchasing decisions. The Mexican economy captured a record of $32,147.4 million of foreign direct investment, the FDI. In the first 3 quarters of 2023, an increase of 29.5% percentage compared to the same period in 2022. the Ministry of Economy reported on Tuesday. The Mexican peso is experiencing one of its best moments in the last 3 years. The currency began the session with an appreciation compared to the previous day due to the boost given by the drop in inflation in the USA to 6.5%, its lowest in more than a year. In the middle of the day, the peso is trading at 18.84 pesos per dollar, with a maximum range of 18.98 pesos. So it's a minimum of 18.81 units per dollar, which represents a new minimum since the end of February of the 2020. So talking about the Food and Drug Administration of the FDA sets the federal food code, restaurants in most states can expect to be subject of the following rules and regulations: the food service license, the food storage, the employee cleannesses, employee safety, administration regulations, etc. Now, going to the Mexican, they focus on the human work, the work and the efforts of the same employees. What does this mean? That the Mexican business can enter to the United States in an easy way. So because the policy of the United States have like giving such a good salary, such a good living, such a good transportation, a better program for the commercialization of the snacks. And talking about the consumption of the snacks in the USA, we can say that the first place in obesity, it's the United States, and its neighbor, the second place, talking about Mexico. So this is not good for the health of the people of both countries, but for the business of commercializing the snacks, we can say that it's a good tentative for doing a great business. So I may say that in conclusion, with the policies of the United States and the Mexican policies, we can do such great business together. Just we need to adapt each other, know the environmental laws, the politic laws, the labor laws. But comparing to both countries on this area of the sales and the food, I can say this can become a great business. Thank you all. This is my final project.